Margaret, Jack, Jane, Alec, Anita are all here to play Larry Grayson's Generation Game.
Shut that door and enjoy the Generation Game. What's in store? The best of relations is our aim. Larry Grayson is here to play, so...
Shut that door.
Oh my goodness. It's nice to have you here, and nice to for you to be looking in at home. We have a super show lined up for you in the next 55 minutes. Some delightful people popping in, some very strange and funny games to play, and a lot of visitors coming in, guest stars, and some that I don't even know about. So stay with us and enjoy the fun. And now I'd like you all to meet my best girl, Isla St Clair.
Tonight to answer a question that's been asked of me and Larry as well, not once, but I think nearly 27 million times. And the question is, do our contestants get everything on the conveyor belt, whether or not they say it? And the answer is...
They don't.
Correct.
You see, when the prizes go by, afterwards we check with them the things that they've mentioned. That's all they get. They don't get anything else at all.
Whatever happens, they get the cuddly toy and a cuddle from Larry.
Yes. Yeah. The big kiss from you. Yeah, you look very good. You look very good tonight.
Thank you.
Shame about the legs. Anyway. And now, Isla, could you tell us about our next contestants who are going to play our Generation Game?
From Shropshire, father and daughter Jack, Lamy and Jane Bell.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
You all right, are you?
Fine.
It's nice to have you on the show now. Oh. No, don't worry, I'll be fine. But when you married your wife, Sheila, you took her on a honeymoon to Chester.
That's right.
Spending every day in and around the Roman ruins. Well, that was different. Yeah, it was a chance to Caesar, and... no, don't. The scriptwriter will want more money. And it said you have a lot of associations with the sea.
From Appledore in North Devon, yes.
Yes, fancy. I know a few sailors. Yeah. And on the Victory. Well, you are a jolly Jack. And I believe you also had an experience where you once set fire to your trousers.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, it was in India during the war, and...
it is hot there, isn't it?
It is very hot. We're all in little shorts.
Yes.
Nutty.
I know, I used to wear them during the Blitz.
I was doing work on inspection with the CO, and I'd forgotten I was smoking. And then I realised what I was doing, so I nipped it, put it in my pocket. And marching back to the tents, I suddenly felt the
heat.
Pain in my left
leg. And it was the...
I dived into the nearest tent, and I was afire.
Yes, just like Rita Hayworth in Fire Down Below. Oh, what a gay day. Well, but anyway, it's nice to talk to you, Jack, and it's very nice to have you on the programme.
Thank you.
And so now you are, how nice you look. Thank you. You are Jane Bell. You're from Shropshire, from Telford.
That's right, yes.
Which is very nice town. It's a new town. And it said here that your husband, David, proposed to you in a very romantic fashion. He got down on one knee in the middle of Woolworths.
That's right, yes, when I was serving behind the sweet counter.
Oh, how romantic.
Yes, complete with red rose.
Oh, that's lovely. Because someone got down on one knee and said something very nice to me in Marks and Spencer's. But I said, you'll never get me that way with a few broken biscuits. And... she's got a motel now, and it said you were married by 3 vicars, Oh, dear. And your father said he said he did this because he wanted to make sure you were well and truly off his hands.
That's true.
Oh,
yes.
well, why was all that?
Well, my husband's Roman Catholic and Church of England, but we were going to a Methodist church at the time.
Oh, dear. Well, there you are.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you both on the programme. And over you go, over there. Get yourself comfortable. Isla, could you tell us about our third game?
It's not very often that I get a complete surprise on the generation game. Larry's always getting them, but I'm not. But tonight, I've got one, because I've just got this telegram, so they're up to something. So I'm just going to see what it says. I'm quite excited about it, actually. It says I'm fired. The game's about telegrams. Now, on the board are 6 telegrams, and we want you to decide which famous person wrote each telegram. There's a very good clue in each message, so let's have the first telegram.
Telegram number 1. Rome extremely hot. Stop. Spending most of my leisure moments playing violin. Telegram number 2. Have unearthed amazing new vegetation, which I roll up, put in my mouth and light. Stop. And calling it a potato. Telegram number 3. Ethel and I safely on board. Stop. Jimmy's clothes fit her. Stop. Hope nobody asks for a doctor on cruise. Telegram number 4. Everything going extremely well at Little Bighorn. Stop. Expect no trouble with hostiles, as last night they were singing and dancing. Telegram number 5. Thank you for a wonderful present. Stop. We'll keep it close to me. Stop. Understand it is called an asp. Telegram number 6. Lovely here at the beach. Stop. Only problem with tide. Stop. Keep getting feet wet. Stop. Doesn't anybody take commands anymore?
All right. All right, Isla. What have you for telegram number 1?
Nero.
We have Nero too, and of course it said extremely hot, stop spending most of your leisure moments playing the violin, and of course it was Nero. So that's fine, and 1 each. For number 2, Isla.
Columbus.
No, we have Sir Walter Raleigh, and of course about stop, you know, lighting the potato in his mouth and whatnot, because Sir Walter Raleigh with a cigarette and the potato, so that's right for you two. Okay. For number 3...
You will be pleased, we've got Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? Well, we've got Dr. Crippen, and as you know, that it was Dr. Crippen, because he sent me a telegram at the same time. Number 4, Isla.
We have Custer.
And we have General Custer, and it is General Custer. For number 5.
Larry.
Thank you for a wonderful present. Stop. We'll keep it close to me. Understood it's called an asp. Now, who'd send me that? Except Bruce. Now, it would... Actually, it's Cleopatra. We've got Cleopatra. It is Cleopatra. So that's... And finally, you have Isla.
Well, we have King Kinnear, but I'm being whispered in my ear that, in fact, you mean...
Canute.
You do mean King Canute, so there we are.
We've got King Canute, so it is King Canute, so all right.
Okay.
All right?
Hi.
Here we are. And Isla, will you tell us the scores on the doors?
Names in the frames, Jack and Jane with 12 points, and Alec and Anita, 6 points.
Now, Isla, will you tell us about our 4th game?
If you've ever been to Mallorca, you'll have seen one of these and probably eaten one. It's called an ensaïmadas, and it's actually just terrific, because I've eaten one today, and it's full of jam and cream and pastry, stuffed full of calories by our expert, Jose Perelio Schumat.
Hello, Jose. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. And so now you're going to make this, so away you go. Now, this is oil. That's
We're
oil.
going to put a bit on the pastry, okay?
Pardon?
on the pastry on the table, that's it. That's what
Yeah, what happened? You've been rather liberal with the oil, Jose.
You don't want too much, not
You know,
much.
well. So you roll it out like that. It wants your Richard here, doesn't it? You do this. No, that's lard. That's lard.
Yes,
Jose.
yes.
Not butter, lard.
Lard.
Lard. Taking note of this, are you? You roll it over like that. Of course, I never went to cookery class, you know. I never did.
No?
I was never asked. Now you're going to roll that. You're rolling it over.
And that's it.
That's it. All right. Over you go. Over you go. Put your aprons on. Put the aprons on. You're all right, Joe, if you just put your aprons on. And what we want to do first of all is to roll it out, you know, as much as you can. And you're ready, darling. And it starts now. Over you go. That's it. Put some of the oil on the pin. The big pins, aren't they, really? Could never knit in them. You see what it is? You know, don't be afraid of the light, you just go at it. And start the twirling as quick as you can. It's the, you know, the pulling out thing, you know. Then roll them. When you get to the rolling, I've something. Oh dear, I do. And then just wipe down your frog, and then that's it. That's it. Roll them. You mustn't whip yet. Don't whip till I tell you. Just roll them, but don't whip till I tell you. All right. All right. Now listen. I want you three. Stand with your back. Stand with your back. There, that's it. No, not you. You come over here. You just stand. Now, what you have to do now, you have to you whip them like 3 times, one at a time. Now wait till I tell you. Just 3 times. Now listen. The harder you whip, the longer it gets. And I've heard that before. Now go. Oh! All right. Now the next one. All right, now do the twisting. No, twist it. No, twist it round. That's it, now. All right, now whip it 3 times. Right. Did you do it 3 times? That's right, you're in a ring. All right. All right, now 3 times. Whack that one. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, now the other one. 1, 2, 1, 3. Now twist them, now twist. Hold it up. I think you were in bed earlier. Right, now, 3 times, whack it. Whack. There you go. Now twist. Aren't you Mr. Whippy? Right. All right, Jose. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm sure I've seen you before in a chariot. Now, 5 out of 6. You are generous, Suze, yes. There you see, well, there you are. You've got to go in the oven and you're home and dry. Now, what about the other bits all over the place? Now, what about
I'm
this?
sorry about this one. It's not so good.
It's not so good.
Say 3.
3. All right.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad?
Not too bad.
Jose, how many?
Yes. 4.
4. All right. And this one?
So I say 2.
2 for that one. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Jose Perello Chine. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you. Isla, tell us the scores on the doors. Isla, scores on the doors.
Jack and Jane have got no points. And I reckon you've got 20 points. And, excuse me.
Isla.
I reckon you need to have 12 points.
And so, here we are.
I'm sorry about this.
Don't be.
Your door. And would you like a bite? No.
Okay, on we go. Over there. Over you go. And, Isla, could you now tell us about our final game?
One of the places that I like being best in the whole world, I think, is down on the farm. And I certainly couldn't imagine better companions than 3 very good friends of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Wurzels.
There wasn't no farmer who had no sow. Out, out. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Man. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Sing lassie, go rings, go la. Susanna's a funny old man. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Now this old sow, she had little pigs. Egg. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Sing lassie, go rings, go la. Susanna's a funny old man. Idle-dee-dum. Susanna's a funny old man. Over!
Very good. Lovely. Great. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tommy and Peter and Tony. And now, Tony, we're going to have our contestants to do a bit now. So, Tony, I think you're going to do some marking for us.
That's quite right, sir. That's
all right. Okay. So now, Isla, could we take the draws?
Draw the door, and
Draw for the
whoever
doors.
gets the longer door has the choice of going first or second, so off you go. Well, in fact, you have the choice, Betty. What do you want to do? Yes? Okay, pop the doors
You
back.
want to do where?
Second. Right, fair
Second.
enough.
Well, first of all, don't move because we're going to see who's in my room this week.
All right, Doris, I'm off down the ball for a pint. I'll leave you to see the generation game.
Well, of course, with that tune, we know that we're in Ambridge, and of course, that's the voice of Tom Forrest. Well, we all have heard Tom Forrest for many, many years, but we've never seen Tom Forrest. And so we're going to see Tom Forrest right here and now. All right? Hello. I'm fine. Oh, dear. Kate, I've been rehearsing all day for Tom Forrest, and what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I come in. I haven't got the straw in my ear.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just a minute. This is the man.
Nobody's faces now.
No.
Larry,
This
if
is-
he's looking for a job, we want a barmaid at the ball.
Well, this is Tom Forrest, who's Bob Arnold, and I can assure you, although Gwen Berryman, who's Mrs. Archer, is a great friend of mine, but this certainly isn't Mrs. Archer, I can tell you that.
I wish it was.
I've been delighted to
Lovely to see you.
Thank you both so much for
And I'm on a
popping
date
in.
at the pub with you.
That's lovely.
Okay.
Thank you, Katie Boyle. right?
And
You
this
two
comes
come
down-
over
just
here
that way, it's a bit easier.
with me, and you go over here. You stand there. Now, can we just practice it with the... Can we just practice the snort and the raspberry and the whistle? Go on, do it.
So,
No, do it. No, wait a minute. You first, go on.
Oh, sorry.
How very different from Faye Compton. Now, will you do your bit?
so...
No, just... No, just do the snort. Very good. Well, now, will you just come in, and then you come in, Tommy, and Pete, and do it. All right, off you go.
Right.
Wasn't no farmer and had no sound. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man. Now this old sound, she had little pigs.
Eggs.
Idly dick. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man. And up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Now these little pigs, they have to be soft. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man. Sing classical rings go loud. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man.
All right. There you are. All right, darling. Over there we go. In you go. Now, could we just come around here, darling? That's fine. Now, could we just try your snort and your raspberry and your whistle first?
All right,
Right, go ahead. But could we just, you go... It'll do. Now, come on, you do it. And the whistle. Quite nice. Now, okay, all right, Tommy. All right, Peter.
And up and up and down and up and down and up. There wasn't no farmer who had an old sow. Diddly-dash, Susanna's a funny old man. Diddly-dash, Susanna's a funny old man. And up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Now this old sow, she had little pigs. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man. And up and down and up and down and up and down and up. These little pigs, they had to be stuffed. Uncle D-Dup, Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man. Sing classical rings go loud. Susanna's a funny old man. Susanna's a funny old man.
Right, okay, right. All right. Come on, darling.
Oh, dear.
I know, well, there we are. Could you just go over there just a little bit now? Would you come over here?
When you dress funny.
Now, first of all, Tony, Mark's here for our two friends here.
I tell you what, that was a blood-curdling performance. If ever
Well, I thought it was too.
Absolutely marvellous. And I was particularly impressed with the gentleman who did it in stereo. Very good. I reckon I'm going to give them 14 out of 20.
14 out of 20, good. That's very good. Very good. And Betty and Keith.
Well, I reckon I'm going to have to give them 15 because they did so much with their...
No, I mean, that takes real talent, and I mean, the faces they pulled just like a Halloween lantern, wasn't it? All right, I'll give them 50.
OK, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. OK, over there, over you go. Over you go. OK. Did you ever see Norma Shearer in Idiot's Delight? All right, then, let's do it.
Okay. Ow, he'd lie down.
You're rotten. You're not very good at that. You're rotten. Sure, he's rotten.
Who let you in?
The man at the door let me in. I just come in to say you were rotten.
I'll smack your face.
Sorry, he's with me, actually. Sorry.
You are, is he with you?
He's with me.
You
Sorry.
Well, what's he doing in here, then?
He was supposed to be at the back.
What are you doing?
Told you not to come in here.
Well, he's rotten. And that Isla St Clair's no much better.
Smack his face.
Listen.
I wish I'd hammer.
That's me. Very sorry about that.
That's all right. No, I suppose you think you can do better. No.
Yeah, I can.
You are?
I can do better. I'm better than you any day.
Don't be so rude. Doesn't mean it that
Oh,
way.
I'd love to stomach us his gob. Come over here, come here.
I don't like you either.
Come on.
Always.
I'm actually ashamed of him, though, showing
Well,
him...
I'm only looking after him for the day.
What, for the day?
You see, I lodge with his mother.
Oh, do you? How is she?
Alice, lovely lady.
Oh, what do you want to do, then?
I want to do that.
You want to do what?
You should have gone before you come in.
Come on over here, then.
Got him bend your knees in.
Denman, oh, he's a Scottish wurzel.
We'll do it. We'll do it now. Just put your...
Behave yourself. And
Right.
Yeah, you speak.
Yes, a smile at the camera.
My heart goes out to you, the trouble you've got with this lad.
You know, my life's good.
Yes, I know, and what lovely shoes. Now then.
These are my bother boots.
You what?
Bother boots.
Your bother boots?
They bother me terrible. I can see right up your nose.
Don't be so rude.
It's all right. No.
I try my best.
I'm sure you do. My heart goes out to you.
I try my best.
I know. I mean, I suppose when you were a little boy, you were all right when you first started off. Yeah, but what's gone wrong with you then?
I got up early in practice.
All right then, we'll do it then. We'll do it now. Now, please.
Right?
Funny old man.
Actually, as we all know, it's not a little boy, it's a little girl, and it's my very good friends, the Crankies, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And of course, thank you to Tommy, Peter, and Tony for coming in as also to join in the fun of the Generation Game. The Wurzels, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And now, Alec, could you just refresh our memories and tell us the scores on the doors?
Names in the phrase: Betty and Keith with 15 points and Jack and Jane 14 points.
And what have we for Jack and Jane to take back with them, Isla?
Engraved crystal glasses, a carriage clock, and of course the Generation Game doors.
Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you very much. I did enjoyed it. It's been great to be here. Bye-bye, James. Bye-bye, love. Okay. Good night. God bless. See you next week at the same time. Good night. I love you all very much. I love you. Good night. Good night.
Nothing can ever be the same. Maybe we'll meet again there.